gonna jump to our top 10 MCU films. I thought this would be a fun, or Zach thought this would be a fun topic to talk about. We're just gonna go like head to head, 10, 9, 8, whatever, and maybe cause some debates. Woo.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. I'm very, and for context too. Me and Landon have no idea.
Yeah, we have not shared.
We haven't shared. That was purposeful. Caused some good conversation. I got this idea from Project Big Screen. Shout out to them. Another podcast. I really love their podcast. Got inspiration. They're filmed like us.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll let you start however you want to start this, but we'll get into it.
Number 10. I'll go ahead and say my number 10, and then you'll say your number 10.
Yep.
My number 10 is Deadpool and Wolverine.
Wow. Okay, that's so funny to me. Mine is the Avengers, the first one.
Wow. Okay.
10.
Okay. Yeah. All right. This is good. This is a good start.
This is very interesting. This is a great start. Oh my god.
Great start. All right. Number 9 is Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Mine's Thor Ragnarok.
Wow.
This is so crazy. I can't.
By the way, I just want to say, I don't think there's I think every MCU film could be argued to be on a top 10 list.
Yes.
Except for Dark World and Eternals. Quantumania, Love and Thunder.
That's a maybe on those. Yeah.
Yeah. Those are 4 that probably never going to be on a top.
Well, and this go to again, these are opinions. Everyone has their, there's no, I'm just saying, because I'm this is so fun. It's going to be funny here in the next 20 seconds. Yes. But also, again, the fact these movies are in the top 10 says a lot about our taste, but also they're good movies to be in a top 10. Yeah. And this was really hard for me, by the way.
Dude, it was hard. There's 30 movies.
As soon as I made this idea and I pitched it to you, I was like, oh, this would be so much fun.
Yeah.
And I went on Disney Plus and looked at the entire MCU timeline. And I went, why did I do this to myself?
Side note, that doesn't make sense because that's not even in the movie. But whatever.
No, literally.
Side note, we're watching Amazing Spider-Man right now. My 8th is Captain America Winter Soldier.
Okay. Mine's Spider-Man Brand New Day.
Wow.
That's so great. We have a very... Wow. I want a side comment real quick. Okay, tell me. So 10 was Deadpool, Wolverine. 9 was...
Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3.
Those are in my list. I will say that.
Okay.
So far, you've had everything in my list. That one just missed the cut. It was. Wow. That's why I asked you, are we factoring Brand New Day? Because if Brand New Day wasn't in this, then that would have been my number 10 is Winter Soldier. But that's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. MCU films.
The only, caveat, it's only
under the Marvel Studios banner.
Yes. So Tobey's Spider-Man don't count. Anything that was a legacy film before Phase 1 started with Iron Man does not count.
Yeah.
Just for reference.
Number 7 for me is the Black Panther.
That's a good one. Mine's Thunderbolts.
Okay.
So this is so crazy.
The New Avengers.
I love it. But
by the way, I love all these films that were just thrown out.
This isn't a bad one. It's just surprising because I'm seeing a lot of this is crazy. I didn't think ours would be this different. I think that's where the shock is. I thought ours would be oh yeah,
very similar. Yeah,
it's not. That's so funny to me.
This is where the fun stuff gets in. But yeah, but I just want to say, I will willingly go through any MCU marathon and watch all of them willingly.
Because we're diehard fans, even the bad ones.
So yeah. Even I'd watch Quantumania again.
I love it. I'll rewatch She-Hulk. I don't care.
Exactly. Yeah.
Am I gonna love every second of it? No, but I'll still watch it.
My number 6 is Avengers Age of Ultron.
All right. That's valid. Mine's Captain America Civil War.
Okay.
Now we're getting
somewhere.
The meat of it. The top 5.
This might be shocking to you. My 5th one is Avengers Endgame.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm not shocked it's in your top 5. I'm shocked it's that low.
Yeah.
Why? We'll discuss our whys after. Let's keep going.
I'll discuss as we get there.
Yeah. Number 5 for me is Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3.
Dude, that's such a good one. That doesn't even feel like a Marvel movie. It feels like its own standalone thing.
It just hit on so many. That's my favorite Guardians movie. Which
me too. Yeah,
kind of controversial. I feel like, but I really loved it.
Honestly, the story, the comedy, the music,
so good, dude.
Good.
Don't get me started. Music.
My 4th one is Marvel's The Avengers.
Okay, but I'm starting to see why you were wow. No, I know. That's so great. Also, like, I'm like I love Avengers, so like, don't worry. But
like, no, literally, crazy. Like,
that's so funny though. This is where it should be really funny. So, the opposite spectrum. My number 4 is Deadpool and Wolverine.
All right.
What did you have it as? 9, 10? 10, yeah. So
yeah,
our 4 and 10 exact opposite.
Yeah,
that's so funny.
That's so crazy. My number 3 is Captain America: Civil War,
and that's I feel like at a time that would have been my top 3.
Yeah.
Even right now, like,
dude, I just love like Zemo is like Zemo's so a top 5 also, villain
like,
for me.
For that to not be an Avengers movie, but to basically be an Avengers movie. Because I remember, like, dude, we had Spider-Man introduced. There was so much. Black Panther was introduced.
It was introduced.
And the story, like,
T'Chaka dying was like the whole.
Oh, that was so like out
Black
of nowhere.
Panther or no Black Widow having to choose sides, and yeah,
it was great. That was like that worthy of the top 10.
Yes,
like I said, if we did this list any previous time, like even like 5 years ago, different story. Yeah. But gosh, that was such a good one.
What was your number 3?
Spider-Man: No Way Home.
Okay. Well, my number 2 is Spider-Man: No Way Home.
Okay, I was like, it's gotta be up there somewhere. I was like, I have a feeling our number 1s are going to be the same. I really hope they are.
They probably will.
We'll see. We'll see. So that was your number 2?
Yeah.
All right. My number 2 is Avengers Endgame.
Okay. So my number 1 is Infinity War.
Mine's Infinity War.
Okay, I was like, we agree on that. Something.
I figured, because when I made this list, I'm like, okay, because we've talked forever. Like, don't get me wrong, Endgame was great. I love Endgame.
Oh, yeah.
But it is more nostalgia based, but also like the hype. We talk about this. The hype for Infinity War was unprecedented. The ending was unprecedented.
Yeah.
No movie has left me feeling the amount of like devastation Infinity War has.
Why is everyone dying?
Which is why I'm so excited, but I'm so freaking scared for Doomsday.
For Doomsday, because everyone's freaking going to die.
I'm so scared right now. Man. Like, that's my mood.
I know we probably have questions for each other, but if you want to explain any of yours.
Yeah, so
go ahead.
Okay, let's start with this. Is there any on my list or your list that's like, what that just made you like, why? Like, you got my list. I can look at yours, but
here,
yeah, we can just.
I want to say Thunderbolts.
Okay,
ahead of the Avengers, the original Avengers.
So that's a very controversial. So one thing I've told you this. I want to rewatch and like re-rank all of the Marvel. Not rank like probably like this. Yeah, but I'm talking about like when we watch a movie and give it a score. Because like we started doing that when we became Rego Unlimited members. So like I never. Pretty much all the Marvel movies before that, I never did that for. I just watch them like, Avengers, like Marvel, So I want to, before Secret Wars, my goal is to start watching the Marvel continuum in its entirety.
Yeah.
Like every Marvel movie. It's going to be a hard task. I'm going to try and do it. And I'll rank them like I would normally. And then I'm going to look at my list and see how accurate comparatively is. That being said, like, the Avengers is so good. I love that movie. That it'll never leave my top 10. I feel like, or at least it's always gonna be on the surface, dude, because that was like, it started everything. Dude,
especially as a kid, like
you see these characters,
like that was like one of the first movies that really like you ever saw superheroes like interact on the big screen.
Yes,
like you never saw that. Like you saw like even like. In like the end credits of the previous movies, you never saw like
there was a setup, but people didn't know about. There's people that when they watched Avengers, they had to go back and watch because they didn't know there was an end credit scene.
Exactly. Like my thing is like there's never been like a Batman and Superman before that, and there was never like Spider-Man got a crossover with the Fantastic Four. Like there was never none of that. Like this is the first like movie that like
it really.
Superheroes crossover? What?
It started it all in a way. And again, that's why I'm always gonna look because dude, it's like obviously Infinity War is a better film because it's on a scale unheard of. But
exactly.
The Avengers started it all, so it's like just like Iron Man. Like I'm never gonna say Iron Man's a bad movie.
Exactly. Yeah.
Is there as much going on in it? No, but it's still a solid like.
That's like the first building block.
Yeah, and it's a great movie to start it all. But that being said, I think for me. It's the way it hits home. So when I saw Thunderbolts, like immediately I told you this, but I was like, dude, I relate to this movie so hard because the whole movie is centered about grief and overcoming your mental health. It's a love letter to mental health. That's how I've worded it.
Yeah.
And because I relate to so many aspects, like with different characters and like Bob, especially, I'm like, there's that scene where it's him and Yelena in the like torture box or whatever you want to call it. I forgot the name of it. And he's like, I need to watch it again anyway because I love that movie. But like when he's describing how he's feeling, he goes, "Do you ever just feel so tired? Like, what's the point?" Yeah. I'm like, dude, I relate because I've been there, man.
Yeah,
and like,
relatable.
Yeah, like it's the relatability of it. Yeah. Whereas like the Avengers, I love that movie, but like it doesn't hit on that level of me. Of like, but also I think it's just like you have this group of like unremarkable people. Yeah. Whereas the Avengers is a group of remarkable people.
Yeah, that's true.
That's the biggest difference. Is like this is like people joke about like the B team Avengers or the other Cavaliers. Like and it's true, but also it's like, but I think that's the beauty of it is the way I look at it is the Avengers 2012, those are coworkers. Yeah. Thunderbolts, the new Avengers, is family. Yeah. And that I'm like, oh, that hits hard. And that whole movie start to finish, I loved like the cinematography of it. The score was, dude, I forgot, Son Lux, I think is his name, killed that score, dude. Oh my gosh.
Bucky's theme was
so crazy.
So beautiful.
And again, that ending of like the reveal of like the new, I was like, like I have chills just thinking about that. But that's why. It's like, cool. It's not me just stirring the pot or being like, oh, it's like, no, it's like, because it means something to me, you know? And that's it. Thunderbolts doesn't hit like that for everyone. Yeah. Because for me, it's because I have actual prior history and that relates to that. But also like, even like there's a lot of people that didn't see when it first came out. Like it didn't perform great at the box office, but it was a great movie.
It was a great movie.
So that was my my reasoning for that.
Oklahoma, it's so flat.
Dude, literally, that was such a good one.
Do you have any questions for my top 10?
Let me look again real quick. I mean, yours is pretty solid. The only one that kind of was a little crazy to me was Deadpool and Wolverine being that low.
Yeah. Let me explain.
So what? I do want to hear your because before I was the X-Men guy, you were the X-Men guy. You got me to rewatch all the X-Men movies. Yeah.
Love them. So my reasoning. So first off, like when I think MCU, I think the Avengers. So like in my opinion, I say 5 Avengers movies because Captain America: Civil War is basically.
That's the thing I did pick. So you have all.
Those are like in my top 6. No Way Home is like I could rewatch that over. Like
that's a comfort movie now.
We literally like saw that back to back in theaters. Like we've seen that over 7 times in theaters. So that's just like like in like the experience of that. Like when Andrew Garfield got like revealed, that was just insane.
And I think, correct me if I'm wrong, I think that was the first time we did a back to back of the same movie together.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like so. Yeah, it's like a core memory
just like
thing.
That
like,
movie. Black Panther, I think, is probably one. Like I guess you can count Civil War as a solo film, but Black Panther, in my opinion, is like the best MCU solo film.
And I don't disagree.
Like T'Challa's dope. Like a whole new world, Wakanda, freaking Killmonger is the best. I'm sorry, like not the best villain, but like the best villain. Like his history and like I don't know. That whole thing was good, and that probably would have been a top 3 trilogy if RIP.
I'm still sad, but yeah, when that news hit, it hit like a truck.
Exactly,
and I agree. I everything you said, yes, I agree, and that's something too. I pulled up my list real quick because I just realized too, like I didn't catch that till you said it, but I don't have a single movie that is a solo movie. Yeah. By definition. Because even Spider-Man Brand New Day, it's not just Spider-Man.
That's a team-up movie, yeah.
Like, Black Panther is truly just Black Panther. No one else shows up in the movie but Black Panther characters. And so, to that point, I say, yeah, you're right. Because that's the best, like, standalone. Yeah. And, dude, that was such a culture shock, too. I love that movie for so many reasons. And it spoke so much heart to the world, with representation and everything. I love that movie so much.
Great film. And then like the last shot of them like with the sunset. But yeah, Black Panther was so beautiful. And then Winter Soldier, A Man at a Time, I think is one of the most like beautiful stories actually in the MCU. Solo film wise, him like his reaction to his best friend being alive is crazy. Him trying to figure out, how to love again. Him dealing with the fact that the girl he loves is dying. Is basically dies in the film. Him being a war veteran basically, and having the help of a war veteran, which obviously leads to the Falcon and him becoming the Captain America eventually. Basically, just like that whole story, I just think it's like so beautiful in my opinion. Yeah, and that's kind of why I kind of have it above those other 2, just because like that's a film I'm like, man, this is just like there's secret stuff happening. Like the elevator scene, so like one of the best scenes.
That's iconic. That's like pop culture reference.
Exactly. Now. Like the whole thing of like everything, like the suspense of like, is Bucky gonna be his like friend again? Is like are they gonna, the shield's corrupt? Like that whole thing, like
dude, that was the just plot twist.
Exactly.
Ever,
like
no one went into that movie thinking like something big was gonna happen. It's like, oh, it's another Captain America movie. Because the first one was pretty contained, and this one's like
a whole different level, you know?
It just and then again jumping in Civil War later, it's like
crazy.
Again, like it's not even, to me, it's not even like yes, it's a Captain America movie, but it didn't feel like it.
Exactly.
Because like it just wasn't, you know. But everything you said about, and I will say, because Winter Soldier was in my top 10 before factoring Brand New Day, because I'm like, I had to factor that in. Did you have Brand New Day on your list? I'm curious. Okay, that's
I see Brand New Day as a like stepping stone. Like it's like a really good stepping stone. Like don't get me wrong, it's like my third favorite Spider-Man movie, but I do think I think the next movie's gonna like out the park, like really, like
like the next
Spider-Man movie. I think it's gonna knock the ball out the park type of thing. Yeah. But and then obviously Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. I think it was so like good, you were talking about like a family with Thunderbolts. I think that's the exact same thing with the Guardians of the Galaxy, and then obviously Peter Quill struggling with Gamora, and the whole Rocket story is so beautiful. Them trying to save their best friend,
dude. That movie made me cry.
That was like then that whole thing, like that.
Tears.
Oh my gosh! And that was honestly I forgot the villain's name, but underrated villain.
Oh, he's like
very underrated.
You know what we need to do? This is a future, like off the pod. We were talking about other future lists because this was really fun. We need to do a top 10 Marvel villain list.
Yeah, we
MCU villain.
Yeah,
or maybe just Marvel. We'll shove that.
That
because he's on it, dude. That one's a good underrated. I forgot his name too, but
then Deadpool Wolverine. The reason why it's 10 is because I love Wolverine. I love Deadpool. I watched that 6 times. Like, don't get me wrong.
That's the most I've seen a movie in theaters up to now. I think I've seen it 7 times.
Exactly. Yeah. But I just like, compared to the other films, it really like, I guess like Deadpool like relies a lot on Wolverine, if that makes sense. So, and like, it's nostalgic based. I'm gonna be real. Like
it is.
It's nostalgic based. It's nostalgia based, and it didn't have the same hit as like No Way Home. Like No Way Home was definitely
100%.
Like No Way Home was nostalgia based, but like
there was some plot to it.
Like the biggest reveal in Deadpool Wolverine was Human Torch, which was so cool. But
that was really.
But really, in my eyes, it's more of a Fox film than it is.
Well, it's the end of Fox.
It's the end of Fox, exactly. Yeah. So like, it's just that like little like. It's a love letter to the Fox universe, which I love, and I loved it so much. Yeah. And like I said, like I don't hate any movies in the.
Oh yeah, no, it's like, just you have a preference of some of it. Again, it's like it was an argument with Spider-Man earlier. They're all good,
like, dude.
But some are better.
Yeah, like I cried when they announced that Hugh Jackman's coming back as Wolverine. I literally cried.
You texted me.
Yeah, I was freaking out. Like that was like one of the biggest things ever in my, like, whenever I heard
it. Because I remember you like blew up my phone. It's like, what's going on? And then I watched it. I was like, oh,
dude, he's back. Like
I was like, there's no way.
Like, there's no like I love the fight scenes. I love every single joke is like some of the funniest jokes.
Yes.
Being the first rated R like movie.
I forgot that is the MCU, first R-rated MCU film.
All the callbacks to the X-Men and like Gambit was so dope, and Elektra and Blade coming back. Like there's some cool things, but compared to the other films, I just feel like that's just because like compared to all the Avengers films, in my opinion, is like it doesn't compare. Like I'm sorry,
and that's fair,
because like the Avengers, you have like Iron Man and Captain America and this and that. Like, okay, the Avengers, Deadpool and Wolverine doesn't happen without the Avengers. I'm sorry, I don't think.
And you're not wrong, because that's like, one of the plot points of Deadpool Wolverine is he's trying to get recruited by the Avengers.
Exactly, and then all the other Avengers, but that's just my opinion. Like,
and that's valid. Yeah, and I have nothing against. I have no negative connotation to that. Like, I was just curious because it just kind of took me off, but like your reasoning makes sense.
Yeah.
And again, not that you could be like, oh, I just didn't like it compared to, and that's fine too. You know, like I'm not gonna be like, bro, what, you know?
Yeah.
Because that's not how we are. But and everything you said is like that, and I think that's what's funny, because that's why for me it was like the exact opposite. It's like yeah, it's nostalgia based and stuff, but also like dude, freaking seeing Wolverine in the classic yellow blue.
Dude, that's so dope, bro.
Finally, like, after years, I was like, it was beautiful, you know? And to see that, but again, I think the thing is too, like, for me, if every time I've rewatched that movie, I laugh my butt off. Like,
yeah, it's so funny, dude.
The smallest joke still hits.
Yeah.
And it's rare for that to happen. And like, one more thing too, like, to the Winter Soldier comment, like, because my dad, he's the opposite. He's like, he doesn't care about Marvel. Like, if I turn a Marvel movie on, he's gonna be like, eh. But like, the times, like, I'll be like doing my thing, and like, he'll have a movie on in the movie, which that's like our thing. He'll have a random movie on. I'm like, yo, you're finally watching what? And then he's like, oh yeah, you know, like, we'll talk about it later. But that's my favorite bond with him. Yeah. But to that point, the movie I've seen him watch the most that's a Marvel movie is Winter Soldier.
Yeah, it's just one of those movies.
And I think, like, if I were to tell any rando to like watch a Marvel movie, I'm starting with that one. Yeah, because I think that is a all around everyone would like it type movie.